Hi, I'm Greg from RVHaulers. I've got an RV hauler that I built 8 years ago back here in the yard. And how would you like to join me on an inspection and a tour of an RV hauler 8 years later? If you're interested in that, join me in checking out the RVHauler STORM. Hi, thanks for staying around. I'm Greg from RVHaulers, and what I build are RV haulers that look like that. And I initially built this RV hauler in 2015. It's presently 2023 at the time of recording this video. And Storm was built for Rand and Joe near Philadelphia, who were planning their full timing adventures. And Storm has traveled about 64,000 miles. And through plans have changed, and sadly, we're not always able to travel quite as long as we wish. And I'm honored that Storm is back in the yard today. And I thought this would be a great opportunity to introduce you to Storm and show you what one looks like after being enjoyed and traveling for so long. Now, certainly things have changed on Storm, and I'm going to show you that versus what he looks like now today. But man, he's still a gorgeous truck. Let's zero in on the outside, and I'll take you inside as well and show you what Storm's like. Storm is the most luxurious model, right, that was produced. So he's a 2011 model. He's got the 2 windows, which tells you that he's a 780. So he's the longest, widest sleeper. And he was designed so that ultimately we could get a smart car up here. So there you go. There's an example. Take a Smarty, load it up sideways. We've got all of the tracking systems and chock systems for tying him down. Really nice aluminum drom box, and of course all the storage underneath the bed. And this is where the ramps pass through. So the ramps go through there and go underneath. There's some of the chock systems. He's got the big ET hitch, the 32,000 pound capacity. Right now they're rating this for about a 6,000, 6,500 pound pin weight pushing down. Got the bumper pull, and here's another one. This is one, I always have to show you what's happening in the background. Nobody ever looks at what I'm actually showing. Here's one of our new fiber-based beds. So that's our can bed. Obviously it's in the works, right? We've got more painting and things to do, and the Jeep is loaded on this one a little bit longer. But back on Storm, these are actually, here, let's show you something that's changed over time. I put these tires on brand new 8 years ago, and I want to show you this is what a tire can look like after 8 years. So we start to get just that little bit of checking. You see this here? Oh, sorry, my hands are dirty. I've been working today. But these tires visually are still quite safe. There's DOT requirements as to how big these cracks can be, and these are certainly small enough. But here's a good example of how we will age out tires over wear out tires. So these were absolutely brand new Michelin XDN2s, and you can see that the tread that we've lost in 8 years is inconsequential, right? These are still beautiful, beautiful tires. So we've got our ladder system that comes down there, so we can climb up onto the bed. I've still got my original cab cam system. So here too, I've always agonized over using products that have longevity, right? We want products that are gonna last. And there is a camera system that's been out in the weather, traveled north to south to east to west, and it still survived, right? There are retail systems you know what? They're not going to last 8 years. A camera won't last 8 years, but this one has because it's an agricultural system. So everything we choose, we want things to last so that we have reliability and longevity. So let's look at some of the other things that, you know, let's talk about the paint. So if we look back, this truck used to be black and orange. And this truck got, by us, a full paint job. Now, these vinyl graphics are new since Storm left our yard. But if we look at the, you know, if we look for rock chips and how the paint looks, how the vinyl looks after 8 years, let's take a look. I got water drops because it rained last night. But that looks beautiful, right? Chrome still, because I replaced all of these. So if you look, there's little tiny pin, little sand marks there, but nothing major at all. Same with the chrome on the backs of the mirrors. You can see we're kind of giving these trucks light duty, right? So they're not getting all broken up. There's a little bubble there. Look at this, work is happening all around us.
Sorry.
Don't apologize for working. I know, you got things to do. We got a project in the shop right now. Gandalf is in there. And we're installing a shower inside the sleeper. So that's really cool. Every one of my RV haulers has been unique. Let's take a look at the bumper. Again, I installed this new 8 years ago, and it looks great. So, how do my fog lights look? Great, right? You know that if you've looked at some of these RV hauler builds in the past, sometimes those will get really yellowed and dull and pummeled with, you know, road debris. But if you look at these, they look super still. Now, what I will say, let's take a look at these headlights. So these are the headlights that I installed. And if we look at them, I can see a slight little bit up here. See the little bit of yellowing that's up there? So, you know, these have been sitting in hot weather. Sun's been hitting them. Imagine Florida, Texas, hitting those, Carolinas, hitting those headlights over time. A little bit of yellowing, but these are the ones that I put in. They still look great. How am I doing? I make these videos for you folks, so I hope you find this of interest. If you have any questions or things you'd like to learn about Storm, please put them down in the comments below. I try to answer all the questions that I can. And, you know, this is something that, this is why we're drawn to these RV haulers, is they look this good 8 years later. We can't wear them out. If we convert them properly, if we put in products that are designed to last a long, long while, if we go through them meticulously, they can get to the stage and they can go to new owners. Maybe that's you. I'm always getting my RV haulers back in the yard. So I'm honored that, you know, people will finish with their travels as it was with Storm, and they will bring them back and I will re-certify them and find new homes for them. And that's what we've done with Storm too. We've made Storm ready for a new owner. We've gone through him front to back, tested all the oils, driven, towed, pulled, ran him through his paces. Here's another example. There's the RV hauler named Cool Whip. I built that one a couple years ago, and it's been chosen by some new owners. There's one in the shop. That one was built, when was Gandalf built? 10 years ago. And he's going to a new owner, some new owners in Carolinas, near Charlotte. Okay, back on Storm. What else can I tell you? Drom box. So all aluminum. Multi-door, which is kind of cool about this design, is when we have the smart car sitting here, if we have a single door, you can't open that door, right? You can't get to your storage. So there's a little bit of an option here that if we have the Smarty up to on the bed, and you can get access to those upper boxes, and things of course can pass through up in between and in the back. Very beautiful drum box. Of course, it's never going to rust, being aluminum. Storm has a D13 engine in it, and you know, some people are drawn to brand new trucks. They think, oh, wouldn't it be great to have a brand new truck, because then I got a warranty. Well, check it out on my website, but I've got a full aftermarket warranty, a US and Canada and Mexico coverage warranty. You don't have to take it to Volvo, but like a 5-year warranty is available, and it will cover the engine, the transmission, the rear end, and it's around about $100 a month. So all of a sudden it opens up this whole new opportunity for us. We don't necessarily have to have a brand new truck. We do that too. We order brand new trucks for our clients, but it allows us to get into like Bandit, right? 700,000 miles, but I put a 5-year warranty on that thing and I don't have to worry about it at all. We can do that on a Storm as well. So we can make these trucks last a really long while without having to worry about engine, transmission, rear end, turbo, water pump. It includes injectors, a lot of nice things that give us peace of mind that our investment will last us a long while without maybe getting a big bill, because sometimes things do go wrong. They're mechanical objects. Steer tires. How do they look? Honestly, they look like new, right? These things are made to go hundreds of thousands of miles, and we've only put on 64,000. Beautiful Firestones. You know, the Alcoas are still nice and polished. You know, you look at those hubcaps, they look superb. Let's go inside. So there's our direct link brake controller, really the only one that works in these heavy duty trucks. That's still in place. The original minimizer floor mats are still in there. And how do the leather seats look? Right, little bit of wrinkles in here, as you would expect, right? This is a truck with, what do we got now? 623,000 miles on it. Little bit of wrinkling, but certainly no tears or marks. So this truck has the rear axle locker, hill assist, traction control, still has our original Sirius and Bluetooth stereo. There we go, we got a water droplet on the screen. But there's our hitch camera. So there's our 623,000, almost 600 miles. It's always been a non-smoking truck. So you can see a few little customizations, a nice spot to one of those rubber pads to put your cell phone so it doesn't slide around. Still has the, here we go, the factory inverter, which is really cool. Very rare to find those. So it's all integrated into the truck and into the outlets. As soon as you plug in the shore power and hit this button, we have inverter power for your microwave, CB radio. There's the auxiliary charging points, as well as cell phone charger that I had installed originally. Still going strong. Passenger seat, and let's go look out back in the sleeper. Pristine carpet. There's our workstation configuration with the table and benches. And this one has the foldable upper bunk, so that upper bunk folds up and goes up to the back wall. Got our microwave that we originally put in, but take a look at the plastics are still, you know, these RV haulers don't get worked hard, they're appreciated and they're cared for. And still we've got all of our window coverings, all of the original manuals that I supplied, still all here. Well, thank you for joining me in this tour of Storm 8 years later. Would something like that work for you? Would you be able to tow your large fifth wheel with something like that and travel? Do you want something, or, you know, do you want something a little bit bigger? Do you want more of an adventure vehicle like a Jeep? Or maybe we start out with something like a Cool Whip where he doesn't have a bed yet, but he's got the fifth wheel, he's got the bumper pull, he's singled, title is a motorhome, and when you figure out what you want for a bed, we put one on. But Storm is gorgeous. Oh, I want to talk about the decals for a second and the vinyl graphics. So the base silver color can certainly stay. These are from here to here is a vinyl graphic. So, you know, the stripes can come off later on. You know, what I like about the vinyl, going with a really high quality vinyl like this, a 3M product, for instance, is they last about 8 years, even in the sun. It's way less expensive than paint, way less expensive than paint. And the other reality is sometimes we change our fifth wheel likes. So we're no different, right? I'm not full-timing. My wife and I, we do travel with our RV hauler a few months out of the year. We started off with that first New Horizons, and then we located a second one. And just kind of a year newer, a little bit different floor plan, and it's silver. The first one was the tan color, the desert tan. So colors change. So that's the other nice thing about something like a Storm, is you can change your graphics packages to tie the rig together, and that's possible with Storm as well. Hey, if this is your first time checking out a YouTube channel or a video from me, I'm Greg from RVHaulers. I've got almost 500 videos on my channel, and I promise I'll continue to make some more and publish some of the new things that we're doing. So you're very welcome to subscribe to the channel. If you are a previous subscriber, thanks folks. Hey, I really thank you for your support. It's now 13 years that I've been building these custom RV haulers for folks and making YouTube videos. So please give me some direction. What do you want to see? What do you want to hear? What do you want to know about what we're doing? Please comment down below and let me know. And also, we're a tiny company, right? I'm the guy that answers the phone. I'm the guy that calls you back. I'm the guy that answers the emails. So we're really small. I really appreciate your support. If you can share this video or even give me a like, that really helps people find us and find these videos in the future. Hey, please drive safe, enjoy your travels. I'm Greg from RV Haulers. Thank you for watching. There's a shower going right there. If you're interested, check out our channel and we'll have that information.